When I opened the box of cookies my sister sent for Lily's birthday, the first thing I noticed was the smell: warm vanilla, brown sugar, and something faintly nostalgic. The kind of smell that pulls you back to childhood, to scraped knees and late-night kitchen laughter. For a second, I smiled. It felt like peace in the middle of the chaos that had become my marriage. But when I saw the note tucked beneath the parchment paper, my fingers froze mid-E. Happy 7th birthday to my favorite girl. Love always, Aunt Claire, and thank you for sharing her with me, even when it hurts. Even when it hurts. The words snagged at something in my chest, small, sharp, and poisonous. David, my husband, was the one who'd picked up the package from the porch. He was now sitting on the couch, scrolling through his phone, pretending not to notice me reading the note again and again. I could feel the heat rising behind my eyes. Did she tell you she was sending this? I asked, trying to sound casual. He didn't look up. Claire. No. I mean, it's sweet, isn't it? Sweet, I repeated, my voice tight. That's one word for it. He finally looked up, puzzled. What's wrong now, Emma? Now. That word. It always made me feel like a problem to be managed. Like my unease was just noise in his world. I forced a smile. Nothing. Just surprised. But my heart didn't buy it. Claire and I hadn't spoken properly in months, not since last Christmas, when we had that argument about her being too close to David. She had laughed it off, saying I was being dramatic. He'd agreed with her. That night, I lay awake while David slept beside me, snoring softly. I stared at the ceiling, replaying old moments. The day Claire had offered to babysit Lily so David and I could reconnect. The long text threads between them, always filled with inside jokes. How she'd once told me, "You're lucky to have him. He's the kind of man every woman wishes she'd met first." The kind of man every woman wishes she'd met first. It had sounded innocent then. Now, it made my skin crawl. The next morning, I noticed David's phone buzzing on the counter while he showered. A message lit up the screen before disappearing. The contact name made my stomach turn. See, I'd never been the type to snoop. But my hands moved on their own, trembling as I unlocked it. The thread opened easily. He hadn't even bothered to delete them. See, she loved the cookies. Smiley face. David, yeah. You're incredible. I can't stop thinking about that night. See, I know. Me neither. She'll never find out. Right. David, no. She trusts us. The phone slipped from my fingers, clattering onto the tile. The sound echoed like a gunshot. I didn't cry. Not yet. My body just went cold, numb in that way grief sometimes feels like anesthesia. He came out of the bathroom moments later, towel around his waist, smiling like nothing in the world was wrong. Hey, you okay? I turned to him, voice trembling but steady enough to hold shape. How long? His expression froze. What? Don't, I said sharply. Don't you dare pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. How long, David? His mouth opened and closed once, twice. Emma, How long have you been sleeping with my sister? The silence that followed was worse than any confession. It stretched, heavy and poisonous, until he finally whispered, "It wasn't supposed to happen." That was all it took. My knees nearly gave out. We didn't talk much after that. Not that night. Not the next. Lily's birthday came and went in a blur of forced smiles and unopened presents. David slept in the guest room. I could hear him crying once, quiet, muffled sobs through the wall. And part of me hated that I still cared. Claire called, of course. I didn't answer. She left a voicemail. Her voice was shaky, small. Emma, please. I never meant to hurt you. It just happened. I swear I tried to stop it. I miss you. I miss Lily. Please, don't take her away from me. I deleted it before it could finish. But her words kept echoing in my head. I miss you. Not I'm sorry. Not it was a mistake. Just longing, twisted and selfish. Weeks passed. David moved out temporarily, to give me space, though we both knew he'd already chosen where to run for comfort. The betrayal felt almost surgical, clean on the surface, but bleeding inside every time I touched a memory. One evening, while cleaning out Lily's closet, I found an old photo album. There, tucked between the pages, was a picture I didn't remember taking. David and Claire sitting close on the porch last summer, her head resting lightly on his shoulder. Lily had snapped it, probably playing with my phone. The sunset behind them looked beautiful, golden. I stared at that image until my vision blurred. The two people I trusted most, bathed in the soft light of deceit. That night, I called Claire. She picked up on the second ring, voice breathless. "Emma. You baked cookies," I said quietly. "For my daughter. For the man you slept with. For the life you helped destroy." She started crying. "Please, I know you hate me. I hate myself too." "No," I interrupted. "You don't. You hate being caught." She went silent. "You always wanted what I had," I whispered. "The family. The stability. The attention. But here's the thing, Claire, when you finally took it, it didn't make you happy, did it?" A choked sob. "I loved him." I laughed bitterly. "You loved the idea of being me." Then I hung up. A month later, a package arrived at my door again. No sender name this time. I opened it slowly. Inside, wrapped neatly in parchment paper, were more cookies. Vanilla. Brown sugar. The smell hit me like a memory I wanted to kill. But this time, there was no note, only a folded photograph. It was Lily, sitting between David and Claire on a park bench, taken months ago. They looked like a family. My family. Something inside me broke quietly, like glass cracking under pressure. I didn't scream or cry. I simply carried the box outside, set it on the porch, and poured lighter fluid over it. When the match caught, the flames danced in the fading daylight, small and fierce. From the window, Lily watched. "Mommy," she said softly, "why are you burning Aunt Claire's cookies?" I smiled faintly, voice trembling as I answered. "Because sometimes, sweet things can make you sick." She nodded, not fully understanding, and turned back inside. As the last cookie turned to ash, I finally let the tears come. Not for David, not for Claire, but for the version of me who still believed love was safe.